guess who it is?
It's Stephanie
And Lucy!
Woo!
Sister Slay's
Sister
back!
Slay is here again today.
That
Woo-hoo.
was far too high pitched.
know,
But
sorry,
guys, we are back as promised, and today we've got a special guest here to join us.
We have Gillian.
Gillian from Duke of Edinburgh.
Gillian's going to speak to us about Duke of Edinburgh, and our young people from our fantastic media group is going to interview her. So a lot of exciting things coming up today, guys. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. First up, we've got one of our young people who is going to interview Gillian and ask a few questions. And then following on from that, we're going to have a bunch of other young people asking some popular questions that people want to know about Duke of Edinburgh. So without further ado, here we go.
Hello and welcome to the Sister Slay podcast. Today we're here with Gillian, who is from Duke of Edinburgh, and we're going to ask a few questions, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so what is the Duke of Edinburgh Awards?
So the Duke of Edinburgh Award is an award for young people. It's a personal development award that enables young people to demonstrate specific skills they've got. So, for example, their confidence, resilience, time management, that kind of thing, by taking part in different activities in their community or in their local youth group or even on their own.
Okay. So what do you think the Duke of Edinburgh entails? What do
I think?
Yeah.
From my own personal experience, I've worked with young people in different communities, and it's young people who might not get on very well at school and they might not have any other qualifications, or it could be something as a personal achievement. It's an award that's open to any young person, and it should be achievable by all.
My question is, how many stages of Duke of Edinburgh are there, and how do you achieve them all?
There's 3 different levels of the award. There's the Bronze Award, the Silver Award and the Gold Award. There's 4 different sections within each level, and at Gold level there's 1 additional section, that's your residential section. For each section at Bronze it takes between 3 or 6 months, depending on which section you're going to have the longest, and then you have an additional expedition section for each. Expedition at Bronze level is 2 days and 1 night. Silver is 3 days and 2 nights, and then Gold is 4 days and 3 nights. And you also have a residential at Gold, which is a 5-day residential.
Gillian, tell me about the sections.
Well, there's 4 sections at Bronze level and Silver level, and then there's 5 at Gold. So if you think of mind, body and soul, so think mind is about your skills and broadening your mind and learning new skills or building on existing skills. The body part is getting physical, taking part in things that are going to get you fitter, healthier and improve your well-being. The soul part is giving up your time to help in your local community. So that could be within your school, within your street, within your local youth group. So it's about giving your time to help other people. And then there's the expedition section as well. So people kind of think of the Duke of Edinburgh Award as a camping award. It's not just about that. There's so much more to the award. That's just 1 section. For the expedition section, that's about expecting you to go out with your comfort zone and work with other young people, look after yourself and be self-sufficient. So that means that if you need something when you're on that expedition, you need to carry that with you. You need to work out a way of getting that to your expedition. Look after yourself, look after your team, look after your kit, and push yourself to do something that you wouldn't normally do.
Gillian Hen, why should I do Duke of Edinburgh?
Well, you should definitely do the Duke of Edinburgh Award because it's something that will set you apart from other young people. It's something that you can challenge yourself with, or if you're already doing something in your community, it's adding that award, that accreditation to things that you're already doing. So if you're already working on a podcast in your local youth group, that's a skills section that you're already doing. So you can say, well, I can do that as part of my award. It's something that is recognised worldwide. If you go to big employers, there's some of them who'll give you an interview right away just because you've got a bronze or silver Duke of Edinburgh, and those employers will actually pay for you to do your gold as well. If you're going for an interview, you're able to demonstrate you've got certain skills. So, for example, if you went for a job interview in, what age are you?
14.
So you're able to go for a job interview in a few years' time and say, do you know what, I can demonstrate that I will turn up here every week and that I'm committed, because I've actually done my bronze and my silver Duke of Edinburgh, and I took part in volunteering for 6 months, or I've been part of a group for 9 months. So you can demonstrate that you've got that longevity and that you're reliable. So you can use your Duke of Edinburgh as skills for interviews in the future, and to demonstrate that your own abilities. And also for a personal challenge as well. Set yourself a goal. Get on an expedition if that's something that you wouldn't normally do. And really challenge yourself. And then once you've done that, you can say, well, do you know what, I did that? I'll be able to do something bigger in the future. So it opens your mind, broadens your mind to new opportunities.
How was Duke of Edinburgh formed and how long has it been on for?
So it's been going since 1956. It was formed by the Duke of Edinburgh, who was the Queen's husband. It was formed after the war as a gap between education and going into national service. So it was for 15 to 17 or 15 to 18 year olds who were in that gap, and it was to enhance their skills before they went into national service. At that point was just for boys, for men, and then the next year it was opened up to girls. Since then, the award has evolved a great deal. Since then, it's we talk more about the physical section, skills, volunteering and expedition rather than service, and the kind of words they used to use before. Now it's open to everybody, and within North Lanarkshire we try and make it free and accessible to everybody. It's not seen as something that is unachievable. It's achievable by all young people in North Lanarkshire.
What can you achieve from doing Duke of Edinburgh?
Well, you can achieve lots. You could achieve newfound confidence. You could meet new friends if you're going to join a Duke of Edinburgh group. You can see what you're capable of. You can push yourself to different levels by taking part in the skills section and learning something new, and taking part in the expedition side of things and really pushing yourself. And you can also learn new experiences and have a great time.
How does I get involved in Duke of Edinburgh?
So the first thing I would do would be speak to your school and see if it's something that they're running within your school, because there's quite a lot of schools in North Lanarkshire run the award. You might be able to do it in your school, they might do it as a class or a Future Friday activity. If they don't, then there's an opportunity to take part in your local communities. We're lucky in North Lanarkshire that it's free for all young people to take part. If you're not sure who your local youth worker is, or you're not sure how to get involved with your local youth work team, if you check on Twitter and look at NLC Youth Work, you can be able to message us and we'll find out who your local youth worker is, and you can get involved that way.
I just want to come on quickly just to say a massive thank you to Gillian. Thank you so much for joining us today and for answering loads of questions that the young people have been asking us about Duke of Edinburgh. It's been nice having somebody in who's qualified in the area, who knows a lot more about it than we do. So I really appreciate you being here and giving us your time. Is there anything else you want to add in just before we wrap up?
If anybody's interested in taking part in the award, they can check us on Facebook, Instagram or Twitter at NLC Youth Work. And if anybody wants to message me any questions, it's at Gillian CLD on Twitter.
Our young people done fantastic at that, don't you think?
That was amazing.
They've done really well.
They were actually really interested in what she had to say.
Yeah.
They really enjoyed hearing Gillian, I found. No, I'm happy with that. Did you guys enjoy it as much as we did? I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that.
Oh, posted this, I hope you're happy with
I'm happy with it.
Yes,
I'm happy with the content.
I hope you all enjoyed that. Remember, just like Gillian said, follow us on the NLC Youth Work, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, we are watching this. Yeah, enjoy, and also leave a wee comment down below if you want us to touch on any other subjects.
Oh my God.
Got a lot of other ones to go. But
let us know if you have any topics you want us to discuss, anything that you want to know about any of our groups that we have here in Bellshill. Let us know how you've been. How's your day been? How's your week been?
How's life?
Have you got any plans for the weekend?
We do. Friday and Saturday night project.
Here we go. All about the youth work, guys.
Oh, absolutely.
All about the youth work. See you later.
Alligator.
In a while.
Bye.
Crocodile. You were supposed to finish
I'm
it.
sorry,
Do you know
bye.
what?
I know, well.
Sister Slate out.